these are the girls that are behind this programming today. So they contacted all the guests and put it all together for us. So let me start with you, Paulina. What were you thinking? You were sitting there with this empty paper, and you were thinking, I'm going to fill this up with interesting women. So where do you start?
Well, so first of all, the paper is never empty. The wonderful thing with working with women in tech, I've done this for, I think, 5 years now, is that I know that there are so many women out there who email me, recommend me speakers all year round, and I just keep notes. So whenever Elin calls me and says, now is the time, we signed all the partners, now is the time to start programming women in tech, I just, I have so many women that I want to put on stage, and it's actually frustrating not to be able to put everyone up there because they're all
you have
so
to
amazing.
Pick them out of your big fat list.
Exactly.
And what is Elin's role?
Well,
she's the queen.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. No, we're co-pilots in this actually, but I've been functioning as director for Women in Tech since pretty much 1 year. So I'm trying to keep an eye on big things and small things, but also to make sure that we keep our eye on the target. And that is to get more women into tech and keep the ones who are already in this industry, because we're all needed. And it's actually our market right now, because there has never been more need for women in tech.
We love to hear that.
Yeah,
but
and I would like to add that all these fantastic women that we want to put on stage, that's also a reason that we have this stage, the storytelling stage, where you, Katarina, will help us with Paulina to make sure that even more role models are put in the spotlight, because networking and role models, that's what we try to provide from Women in Tech.
It's actually not that usual that there is a full day with mostly women on stage, right? So what would you say from earlier years that the atmosphere in such an event is, Elin?
I think we're already getting like a feel for it right now. The women who come to the Women in Tech conference, they are curious, they are leaning in, they are forward-thinking, and they are very open to new ideas, and it's usually a very, very great day. You get energized and inspired in so many ways.
And also we have a spread from like hackers, hardcore programmers, to women who maybe not consider themselves traditionally as women in tech. That's something that we have to consider as well, that sort of building women in tech is also getting more women to understand that, yes, you are a woman in tech, and you are so welcome to a platform like this. This is for anyone who's even like has the slightest interest in anything that's connected to tech, and everything is tech today. So there you go.
So we have two stages, this small one and the big one. And if you guys who put this program in together would pick some stuff that you're really looking forward to. I know that you're looking forward to pretty much everything, but Paulina, what would you?
Well, so the thing this year is that the program actually spoke to me. This sounds weird, but once I programmed it, once the program was complete, I just realized, like, we need a theme this year. We actually have a theme, and I noticed that looking at all these women, what combines them, what they have in common, is that they go beyond barriers in one way or another. From being banned from an event because you're doing too controversial thingies, to just having to deal with, what it means to be a woman in tech, where your knowledge sometimes isn't taken for like as seriously as men's tech knowledge. So I just felt naturally that beyond barriers, or I actually wanted it to be breaking barriers, but Elin said, no, we're actually beyond breaking barriers. We're going beyond them now. And I think that's great. Yeah.
Is that what you really feel, Elin? That we're beyond breaking the barriers? We're already beyond that?
Not at every possible spot in time. No, we're not. But the stories that we will hear today, a lot of them are about women going beyond their barriers. And I think that's really inspiring. We need to keep breaking barriers, but we also need to acknowledge that sometimes we are actually beyond the barriers, and we need to think about what we have achieved and think about how to go even further. So, and I think that in the years that I've been working with women in tech, which is since 2015, the discussions have changed. I mean, we were talking very much just about genders. Are you 50-50 in your teams? And the answer was always no. But right now we're talking so much more about diversity and what happens when you put those teams together. Because it's never enough to just have 50-50 in the team. Who gets time to speak? Who do you listen to? Who's the leader here? Who's the actual leader? And what happens when you put people together that have a lot of different perspectives? If you want to utilize those perspectives, you have to have a safe team. You have to have people that trust each other. How do you build that? So much is about leadership today, which is also something that we see when we ask what people want to talk about and want to hear about in the sessions.
Leadership is the number one topic that women want to talk about. But I also want to say that looking at the program, I hope that you feel like, I mean, women in tech is such a broad group of people. We have so much in common, but we also, you know, we're all individuals. And some of us feel that we have gone beyond barriers, but we have to remember that a lot of people don't feel like that. A lot of women don't feel like that. And to sort of look at the whole group and realize how diverse the group of women in tech is, and sort of, not just look at certain women who already have had the possibility of going far. There are women who haven't had that possibility.
So you are very much looking forward to this day, I suppose. Everything is going to go all right and fine, and we all going to get out of here and be very inspired. That's what we hope, right?
Yeah, and we also hope that you're all very agile with us in this process. This is the first time when we are at the Waterfront Congress Center.
Yep.
We are 1,000 more people since last year.
Are you kidding me?
No, we just took a big leap. We just went beyond some barriers.
Yeah, so we certainly did.
And it's a non-profit, and we try our best, and we try to stay agile, and we just want you all to help us create this great day.
Thank you so much, and good luck today. Give them a warm hand, please.
Thank you, Katarina.
Thank you.
Paulina Modlitba and Elin Eriksson.
Thank you.